Is this just wedged onto here? Good head. I don't know.
Oh, good leg.
I don't think that's.
Yeah, yeah. I think I hit your shield coming through.
Wedged and then tape. Look at that, but I think it's so much. You know, at a time.
I think your thrust went by me.
Oh. Yeah, so you might have to remount that inside. Yeah. I got that same spear tip.
I don't know where that hit.
Not a clue.
Okay. Force was good. You're fine. I don't know where it hit. It felt great.
Okay.
So I'm just going to take it. Yeah, that one was good, I think. Good. Did not adjust to that one fast enough.
You're going to build it?
Come on in, we'll just put threes around until we get more people.
No thrusting?
I do have a thrusting.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know. I'm guessing how hard you want to go.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
Well, I've got 6 weeks to get ready for crown.
So you want to
That's even possible.
You want to do intense or not?
I do just go as hard as you want. Yeah. Yeah, I hit the corner. We just go threes around, stay for two.
Interesting. No. But. Oh. Okay? Yeah, well, it's fine. Good. You want to reset or? Oh.
No, go ahead.
Okay.
Good round. Good back trade.
I hate dropping my knees, but I was about to do that.
No. Yeah. Somebody else ready to jump in? Yes. Oh, he's on fire.
Do what?
Shield.
Say that in the
Good one.
on the back.
Yep. Sure.
Hang the properly so that it goes. I can't tell Don't feel good.
We're all thinking of nothing good anywhere, certainly not for me. Good job.
Bad trade.
You know, I'm not going to take harder than that for an arm.
Okay.
The leg was not great,
Okay.
but the arm was, I'm not going to ask anybody to hit me harder in the arm. That was just a nice shot.
To be honest, I wouldn't have been taken out there.
I know,
Okay.
but take it, no. That's different.
Right.
I would take that in crown.
Okay.
That's my take.
Right.
Not how hard I hit it.
Right.
So I don't tell anybody how to take blows.
Right.
But you caught me well up the elbow.
Right.
And it wasn't soft. I just don't feel like I need you to hit me harder than that. That's good. That is a sufficient blow to not go for an arm.
You know, I'm still learning. I take so much time off that I'm still learning
Yeah.
and resetting for
Well,
this.
look at this. Practice in your backyard.
Yeah. Well, now I have no excuses now to fight. So,
We found the perfect way to get him to come to fight practice. Just bring fight practice to him. No.
Okay. It was really light.
Yeah.
Because of the off sheet.
I think he was about out of movement there.
Yeah, his,
Thank you.
his shoulders were way back there. Nice.
There fit the rules then, since we now have 4.
Good. Well done.
Good leg. Good leg.
I didn't breathe.
Yeah, I'll take that thrust. It took a sec to register.
Oh, I have the endurance to get now.
That's the thing.
Leg stats fits 30 pounds down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. That was just beautiful.
Nice.
Nice.
It wasn't very hard, but it was loud and beautiful. I'm like, oh yeah.
It was right at the edge of the sword tip, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such a nice thrust. It took a second for my body to register.
Oh, good.
Like, hey. I think those first few that you're
That shield.
getting into your
First
oh,
up.
risky. Yeah.
Good arm.
Bad trade. Hey! Yes! What was bread and butter? Nice, you passed it there. That's good. Yes.
Nothing wrong here. Okay.
We'll run the whole front lobby or anything.
Thank you. It was not great.
Agreed.
Great either.
That was.
Yeah, well, that's what it is.
Ah! That was it.
Take that truck. You're too fast for me.
As you're training for crowns, what type of looks are you looking for?
What's that?
Like, are you looking for more sword and shields? Do you work?
Let me see this round and we'll. There's no shield size requirement for this crown at all.
Okay.
No rules whatsoever.
Shield size?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Size.
Yeah, stop.
You have to have a shield in your other hand.
Oh, yes!
It's about like
It only was just the distance. Nice.
Yes!
Need both of them, see. The forces is for racks, okay.
I was admiring my rap shot. Woo! I needed that. I couldn't super hear you.
Is there a particular look you want to go against or anything?
No.
Okay. Didn't know if
I'm
there
just
was.
trying to get my form back. Unintentionally pushed. So,
Nice.
great. So,
Oh, nice. Really good cross cut.
let's do one more.
Good, man. Thanks for follow up. Really nice.
Last year in June, I did something to my ankle. I really like that.
For the camera, so I don't have to reach up and fumble with the button on there.
Yeah, committed.
Okay.
That was so.
I pulled that a little bit, so I think I have a bad habit.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So say,
All the
this is front towards enemy.
I was thinking all the
No, I had to do that repair job. Cracked. Flan cracked it. This was flan. Screwed the shop and and I gave away my old heater. And pulled this out and little reinforcement. So it's about 6.5. It's not super heavy. We'll get there. Yep.
Okay, yeah.
And it's totally take a year off. The other thing is, it's not going anywhere. It's fine. And we've taken I know Louis and both one side.
No step. She wants it. She just needs to tell me.
That's true. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, that was yours. I think you get.
You were hitting weapon on it most of the time. I was trying to incrementally raise my backhand to get it.
Yeah. We have another one?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yes!
Right on.
I like the towel.
Very light on the back leg.
Me too.
Good. Good leg that time.
Doing your up.
Got me at the same time though. I'll call that time up. Try it.
double.
Okay, yeah. Look, he got me right
Yeah, I
as
wasn't paying attention.
I laid my shot.
No.
Yes. Yes. I couldn't figure. I lost your trusting him for a minute. Oh. And I was like, where's his hand?
I mean, if I didn't think hard.
I agreed. I was leaning away from your shot. Very okay. That did not have much.
No,
It sounded loud. It's plastic.
that's lipstick.
Okay.
That's good.
That was nice.
All right. We'll wait a little bit and then we might.
Well, I can tell you that I am missing my treadmill. So endurance. Hey, there he is. How's your knee? Oh, good. Well, serves as a reminder why I'm not on myself at this far. Oh, the cats. Yes. Nice cross. If you try some of the shots, then I'm the only other person I know that throws them with any regularity. Inside body. Yeah. I just bought it at practice 3 weeks ago. It killed a bunch of people with it. They're like, how are you getting it? That's my fault. I should have showed it to you at some point. But.
So the throw that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Former Baron Sternfeld.
Yeah, you're down a little hop to the left.
Well, there's a good advantage because he's down. He doesn't have to worry too much about anything. Good. Nice shot. One of those guys. I don't know. That's our relationship. Funny. And if you're not in one or two figures, so those change a lot. Those are new. It's just tough to get in trash. You square to somebody, but I don't know. So what's it for? Like yes, nice. IUP is crazy business.
But it's a little. Everything has to play. And I really like the guy that I used to tell the look for that when you have to change you got to like everything. That's the difference. You guys, late night earlier out there. And then out here, you wait till they're affected.
I was got too pressed with this on everything. I have been getting away from trying to draw them in fights though, so I think that's helping me.
And
I don't want to hit the wall.
I did not.
I'm going to step out here. Okay.
And I typically put on back my shoes and I wrote
I think that lasts for us. It's going to push me over, so I'm going to take it.
we're going to see.
And if it didn't, I think you're winning that anyway.
It's so hard. Although currently with this guy, whenever the walking was Friday, I think it was like 95.
I couldn't pick it up.
I'm not sure where it came from though.
Someone's missing a washer.
What's that name? They're tougher graders.
Yep.
I think they're harder graders. Yeah. Well, because let me tell you, they're harder on the crowd.
Is this
You think that
Okay, the screw's on too.
you live there.
The washer's on the end of the plate.
Okay. That's why when people were saying, oh, you know, when they twisted, you don't know, they twisted those ladies got a lot. Those low crowds where once on our pole,
did
Well,
not.
I think you're right, in that our process takes longer as well. Ephemeral traits. And a lot of the older
Here's the screw.
Yep.
It might still be in the helmet.
Gotcha.
Ideas about it. And some of them have changed with time. They're not. We have an incredibly small number of massive shippers.
No. Yes. Take shots. Three of them all swinging. Just making sure we're on the same page.
And the next hole is 70.
I was throwing really shitty shots there. Sorry. Don't apologize to me. Don't be win.
Some of them are very active. Just don't quite have it.
Practice. And my son and I go out and do it now. It's nice to have that energy. Practice
Nice. Good arm. Good leg.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We make people start over. Well, we haven't done it here. And it's so tough.
I was making myself that it'd be hard to do that. Hard.
Down there.
I don't think so on the leg. But it was a leg. It's not leg. Okay. You want to take a break? One more. One more. You got the wrist right at the end?
That's where your balance is far better.
Oh, good.
Huge amount. I figured.
I don't really use them all that much, but they're there in case I need them.
Yeah. The threat of them is
More than
I yield that pass. I don't need to just have you choke me to death on the ground, but I might not yield the next one.
yeah. Didn't get enough of it.
I think I got a little shield on that one, but you managed to get it through on the exact same spot, so I admire your precision. You get the second one. You're in, Sylvius.
They're not marked with double thrusters.
See, that's like one of those, that left-hand straight drop is a shot you just,
Yeah. Nobody throws it.
well, and then of course if nobody throws it, nobody. Good arm. Wow. Woo. Wow, that was a smoker. Nice shot. Nice shot. I don't know where that hit. It looked hot. I thought so, maybe. Yeah, looks fine. You got that. I couldn't get away from it fast enough.
I never thought that would be used as a dagger, but it looks perfect for it.
It does. It doesn't look really flat. Stand up. Might go back right. Pick up on that one.
Oh, I should have fixed my sword.
That was not hard. If that was the intent to hit me,
Yeah, we're good.
it just didn't.
So
run away.
Fortunately, I keep spares.
You're cut. Hey!
Good. Does anyone jump?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think you were going to step in, and I should have thought you were going to come around. Nice, deep thrust.
Here's. Well done.
You were definitely in motion on it.
You're good.
Okay.
It's your field. I need the breather. I'm a fat old man.
Good.
Still. Keep the hips up, yes. All right, come on in, Charlie. Charles. I'm gonna breathe too. Whew. Fab. Some of those fights right there with the two-stick.
What's that?
Some of those fights with the two-stick. That's where I was trying to say, like, I don't feel sharp.
Okay.
It's like when I do it, it's cramped. But then like the next one isn't where it needs to be for a cramp. That's what I'm trying to get my.
Right. No, I get it.
I was always, Chris, I'm missing leg shots of all things for me to miss. And folks do it, you're moving, lots of, but I'm not delivering those as smartly as I could.
People don't teach
Yeah.
the two-stick. And I heard it was,
Yeah, I agree.
God, who was it? I was fighting
It was really clean.
I was in North
Yeah, for one
Carolina,
hard.
and I fought against one guy who was teaching his choir how to fight two-stick. And it's like opposite quadrants. And it's difficult to understand that. So a lot of times I set up to,
To take the left.
or I'm going to the opposite.
This is the far side, so
Yeah.
that out hand, move shot, get out here, you do this, that 26. I don't know how many times I've done that.
And it's just learning those opposite quadrants. And fast forward, you can't block both at the same time and have any type of offense.
Right.
Right. And if you're not attacking, you know.
I might.
I'm expecting a business review.
Sure.
My sister lost mine. Very sad.
I always recommend just go to any drugstore, get a whole box of the blue ones.
Yeah.
Leave them in your, but I might. Let me look. Oh. Good. You all right? Yep. Woo. Thank you.
Where did that tape go to? I didn't feel very good today. Okay, because it's like, I feel it right here now, but I didn't feel it right on the hip.
I don't think I have any. This thing.
Yes, it is. It's not weird. I don't know if you got your shield on it or
I
something.
do not, I'm sorry.
I'm feeling it now, so.
In my bag. When I get home tonight, I'll put them in there. Keep them in my
Can I do what?
I got two more.
Good. I have trust you, but they're not marked.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine.
You okay? Did I hit low?
No, it's just like you went down
Okay.
as I was coming up. The pumpkin was sitting from the full on that side. Yeah, right on the top.
My cardio is not where it needs to be.
Good. Well done. So, you lefty, right?
Yeah.
No? No?
Crowd.
Okay.
Switch it
And
up
I
sometimes.
use the rage for raising people who raise.
Force myself to
We're all okay.
be aggressive to the left.
Yeah. To pay dividends when they don't feel like they're hold on.
Oh no, it's because when I got back from UFC,
Angus grabbed me. Good. I'm very conscious of how. So,
Of course, I'll tell you the story. It's not here.
Good job, good job.
We were at TOC. I think this is when I was friends, you guys all came with me. And sounds crazy and unwell. I mean, everybody wants pieces of some guys. I mean, there's a lot of them there that they want for these guys. My nice simple rule, you represent the crown. Has a crown or can't do that.
Should take that easy.
Totally fit.
Good job.
Nice left hand, Sylvia. It's real nice.
You get hands free.
No pressure on him. Go. Never stop when you're resting. Never.
How's that feel?
Ah, sorry. I yield. I smashed you right in the face with my basket hill.
I'm okay, it
Sorry.
wasn't that hard.
I shouldn't make a mistake like that. Not if I'm going to go fight the crown.
I don't feel the contrition when you said answer next.
Well, that's not.
No, it's really annoying when you go to your knees and you're still the same height as us.
That was sloppy.
Meeting.
Don't sit around and admire your handiwork. Finish those gloves.
Good. I'm totally off balance. Nicely done.
Good luck.
Whew.
I didn't think it was necessarily super hard, but I missed and I get you with my basket hill, and that's no go. Hey, he's an armor.
Not so much fun.
I had to stay safe and put on my stuff.
Okay. Push. We'll get there.
I like that pressure.
Well, I didn't like it, but I mean, we can reach to on the corner, you know.
How about you?
I'm going great. Awesome. Work made me late, but I'm going to catch up. For try.
I saw that shot you hit somebody gripped with. You got hit over the top of the
I
shoulder.
like hyper.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Nice. Hey, bud.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm enjoying myself immensely. I needed this really bad.
Yep, you're good. When is Crown?
It's always Memorial Day weekend in the spring.
You all right?
Third
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Okay, Memorial Day, it's Sunday. Because Saturday will be.
I guess I just think
Although their majesties, shouldn't be majesties, want to have some fighting and work-life turning.
Good job.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, so there's something for folks who aren't putting in letters. so we're doing, I don't know if we're so this is Booth Tang, and if I her because she's not authorized to take weapons in the store. Nice, right, Charles.
You were in the mid-run, were you sparring? Two who man? Two soul fighting, it reminded me of that style a lot. I really like seeing it. Well, one of them was Master Patrick. I know he worked for Master Patrick. I know that. But he used to fight
Bouncy already?
Yeah.
I know you're
Correct. And, you go more apron? So you do it to Acadian? So you quite unlimited. Big drag most of the constellation models were not very different.
You just walked right at me.
I tried.
And it's just like, I kept waiting for you. Like, yep. You're crushing it.
It's okay for
I know, I was like, okay. I got that. I was like, I don't want to do this.
Oh! You're in the wall. Oh, gotcha. You won't be able to throw back. I can use the work. Normally I keep my position, but are you sure? I can use the work.
Okay. I bet you'll get back in there.
I bet I will too.
don't throw a lot of legs like that. Usually,
I want to hit you real hard. I know. I had you in a bad spot. Thank you so much, buddy. Thank you.
That didn't get close.
I can just throw a grass cutter.
Mostly on the Well, sure, look, it's
Will
good.
you
Rock
rock
it.
For that head off.
I'm getting an inch your shield up a little bit.
I have no flexibility at all.
Come on now. I think yoga picture or something.
Nah, pathetic. Everybody in my family's built like a brick.
We're going to teach you how to hit like one. How about that? 5 days.
No, I have no excuses. Yeah. Well, when the kids got into college, it'd be easier. But my work ethic.
Yeah. Oh, all right, cool.
I thought you were going to stop.
I believe he has.
Cool. It's going to be a fun time. I'm going to try and get it as best I can.
Just easier. Yeah.
Good?
Oh, yeah. As good as I'm going to get.
Shield up. That shield is not open.
No.
Does she need a different one?
I think it's too long for her frame and all the weight is below her head. It has to be below her arm, and I think it's just a little unwieldy. It's bulky, not necessarily heavy, but it's
That and it also cuts out my field of vision.
That makes sense.
Let me look at the strapping on
well, when we take a break, I'll let you borrow my feeder and see what you think.
Okay.
But I was going to say everything that was getting back. Their first grade.
Good?
Yep.
Been gone so long.
just slabs.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Crisscross the country. Train, warns, gone south to many events. It's worked out to be about 1 month for me. And it was just exhausting.
Really like, yeah, I'm stepping out.
Two SCA events in a month, something like that. And one every month where you're the centerpiece. That's a whole nother game. Yes.
All right, you're fine.
Yeah, when we first started doing terms, I don't call them term limits, terms for variables.
You good? Take your time.
I wasn't sure.
Did you catch your leg on that last swing? Ah.
Barry Meredith. We looked at, we got 5 years, like, oh, you know what, that means we are fully committed for 5 years. We are bound. That's okay. The first year was like, do the job.
Oh, tip on.
Your agenda, anything you really
Come on.
want to get done.
Oh, come on.
Just get out of the way, man. No trust.
I'm gonna fight with that. Relax. It's like, if it
Some
was
days I'll teach you how to make puzzles.
Barry Meredith.
I do. The ribbon and everything.
I became a big fan of it then.
What's that step?
I learned a lot. Because I live in obviously. And I also learned
Yeah, let's try this. See if anyone is better.
See that backhand did. You didn't turn, or almost like so your arm sort of ran out of connection. I was running out of juice in too.
too late. You know, and when I got to come out, I remember, I married a girl. So,
Was that low on that? Sorry? Was that low on that?
No, I'm working on my card.
Guess right where.
Ah,
Oh, sorry.
I knew it was good.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
I noticed it happened.
well, the one.
Your arm comes down too far, buddy. You know better than that.
Yeah,
You know better than that.
Extra shield enough to take behind it.
yeah.
Thank you.
Ah, good.
Did you like that last time?
What's that?
Did you like buddy cooking?
Oh, shoot. Take your leg back. My blow would have been no good. I was down. Sorry, force of habit. That means time. You take a break. Take a break and breathe. Maybe we'll do a quick helmet off class. You got great skills. Okay. I was coming down.
Here's some still things to remember better than this.
Once again, sorry about that.
My wife had a very operable cancer, but any kind of cancer is scary. And it's her second go through with different than the one we had the first time. So I had to get that take care of. I had a double root canal. The same week she had her surgery because if I'd have waited, I had to spend 3 months. So 4 days after surgery, she drove me down here. The doc was great. Just a lot of stuff. And I got out of the habit of coming down. But this is the last couple of weeks, and this is really reinvigorating me. I needed this.
Why aren't you fighting? I don't know. She went, go. So I thought I'd be back up. A year of not seeing this. Monday, 26. So, and now I heard for a while. Yeah, come up and we can update.
You gotta make sure you're in the flame group, you're being posed that you're coming. Okay? that generally makes it better. If you were going to come to a practice, and you could, this week, that's right, next week, you're at practice this week, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Next week, Duke Tour Brandon said the Columbus guys are coming over.
Okay.
Sergeant Miles Blackheath and Sergeant Andreas Renardi, the guy who finaled against Chile, they're coming over. Be a Donnie Boy practice week from this Thursday, 24th. You can make it up for something. That's already going to be up.
I missed it.
How loud was your basket?
T-Bone is like James kind of superior fighter in every sense of the word. And he's a nice guy.
All right.
And everything burned down and then little fights.
So, my brother and his family, that's the first time we spoke in the bathroom, he was like, no.
Yeah, you're the one who's been hosting it. Okay. Lawson.
Oh, hands down. Unawares.
So what do you have to do? You're at 6.
Nice.
Because he gets up, he's at work at 6 a.m. Right? He's at work.
Yeah, he's actually gonna be getting loaded up.
But you gotta be, and so I told him, and so me, Angus, Nico, and Edward Fox did this weekend. And after eventually got into it, we had a little, we started practicing.
Oh, I love the
I
eyes.
like to practice on Tuesdays.
Pretty
On
eyes.
Wednesdays, I went to Oxford on Thursdays and days, and I couldn't do it.
Turn up for me.
So I got on plan, and we had so practice. There was just 5 of us putting and we cooked really well. And we improved a lot. And now the last person from that practice who's been practicing continuously will be now.
Yep.
You're not dead, that's your leg.
How was your leg?
That's your leg.
Yep, right here.
Oh, okay. Love it. Where's your stuff back?
We just don't. I live further now, so for me, even if I don't swing through and pick flame out, that hour, 15, worth it. I'm gonna do it. That means if I leave at 5, if I get out of work right at 5, I'm still not there until 6:15. So
I got my other stick.
when I was in Dayton, it was 50 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Yeah. Oh, I know. That's
Plus, we're not even on campus, so they might.
this work needs to stop.
Okay. That's why I told him I'll be here at 6. Now we know where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't really.
Yeah. How do we know where it is?
I was able to get here for the joint.
I'm hoping it's
We'll get some makeup.
good.
Are you guys on?
You're good, bud. Don't worry about it.
Throwing the midweek fight practice, and cookout, and music, and fire, and everything at our place, like we did. Sort of being royalty.
It's kind of like us in Baltimore.
Got me now.
It's like, I was
You barely touched me tonight.
I didn't get anything on it. I was following it. I was like, preparing for the butt.
You were sitting on your butts. Nowhere else getting.
No, I felt it coming.
But the problem is, it's over St. Patty's. So basically, if we were to win a winter crown, we'll go down, I'll come back. I'll come back to do that, but I'm going to have to have a...
I've been. Life is life.
Fair enough.
So we're in the process right now of transitioning from in-person to fully remote. Woo! My mom decided she wanted to
No, I don't know what happened.
Mr. Face.
I am excited to not be driving 45 minutes to an hour.
That sounds real nice.
Yeah.
I did a year-long
Sorry,
project.
discovery stuff.
Yeah.
I have to commute once a week.
Yeah.
75
Good
minutes.
job.
Clients like, well, we want you to do this. We want to the client. We want to take the time. And they, that's it. door. Time I get home, other than lunch, I'm building all of this.
That's when they're
You go get a few. I want to take a break and take a class real quick. And you're gonna have to go. Or
Class.
okay. What?
Rockets was awesome.
Well, you could use this space over here.
All right, fair enough. I mean, darn, I have to fight people.
Just get back.
There you go. Very good.
Where's the trombone? You know, I haven't been able to train very long. I need to get some well, you know what? Sure. I'm not running a
I need all five of these on your okay. That was me not today.
Good to be on. Daniel was fun.
Oh, they're trying to like hit it away and in.
It's called mine.
What?
It's called mine.
Okay.
Okay, familiar with these?
Yeah, sure is. Those are nice.
Do you know what a bind is? We'll go over.
Nice! Right on the button. Thank you so much. Great stuff.
15%. So a bind is where you can control the weapon. So if I present your best bet on a bind with that weapon style is to do a bind, buckle, sword, block. So,
I think we got all the Bailey.
yeah, see, but this for a moment.
15th century buckle from.
So in this particular scenario,
Oh, nice.
you have to get through the point. So if I thrust, that's what's going to kill you. So when you turn the weapon into this position, right, as soon as you can knock the weapon off the line, control it, feel it with the one weapon, step down and then beat the hell out of it. So, but you now get feel the weapon and control it. So we'll go a little slower. There can't be, don't touch it. There's a reason for that, right? So when you put them together, and I hit one, I control both the weapons with a single movement. You don't want to do that, right? So let's step out here. You got to get past my thrust, right? In my range. So as you step in, if I half down, there you go. That was going to do.
What happened?
Right? So I'm going to pull out and I'm going to start to move again. Right? So let's play again. I'll make an attack. Yeah, you make a block and an offensive movement.
Yeah.
I'll make a block and an offensive movement. We'll just go real slow. Okay? So as you come in, my first thing is I'm going to attack you. There's your block. Right? So that's my defensive movement. So what I'm going to try and do is cut inside. Good.
Get it to the right.
Boom. Right. Good. See how that works?
Yes.
Okay, let's play it again.
Tell him this.
That's how I repaired mine, but again, at any point, you got to use the red box. Okay, blue on it.
Yeah.
Let's put blue on it.
It's not one of them. Okay, I'll tell him.
There you go. See where I'm going?
Yeah.
Okay.
We lost.
Okay, we go to the second question of the meeting. Give it back.
Good. My only thing is to try and knock you off out of my hands.
I didn't get a warning when we do a quick class.
Okay.
Do a couple more. Or stop now, but you do a couple more. I just wanted Lawson and Charles, I wanted, this is something I saw you do it.
Good.
Yeah.
You're seeing the shots.
Yeah.
It's through one pass.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
No, this one's
No, that's okay.
It's better. This piece. You're down.
All right.
You're doing great.
For the shot.
8 or 9.
You make me work for both.
And
For the C shot.
he would have moments of brilliance.
Usually, when you say it's low in,
Just
putting
up and down, and then started really training and fighting out a lot.
Say this to twice for it.
Oh, no.
Because it says every 30 minutes, right?
20,
I'm
10
guaranteed.
to 9. We were at, and the site got pretty wet. And
I'm very happy with it.
he slipped and blew out his knee. And then he, like many people, realized he could get done that his window, this is although less and less I don't think there's any age somebody would, no, I've never said something where somebody said how rich somebody is. Never. Not once. Theoretically, but also, I mean, given how little practice I've had, yes, like I've managed.
Where's when you have up on it?
Pretty well.
Two, but I can only get this one up. I really like a shoot there.
So I want to start where they're made by, so I have had.
Come on, man. If this happens one more time, Scooby-Doo and the gang's gonna come after me.
I've been on meds for hypertension since I was.
Oh, man, Jenkins!
One of my problems is always, say my hypertension manifests rather than the numbers. And I'm perpetually warm. And especially, the knees down, and I can't sleep. And so I got a record shop from a company called Doc. Doc Miller makes a low pressure knee pad. It's breathable. I don't know what's different about it, other than it's long.
Very nice. This
But my knee was out flawed. That is a much better, and that's not a, is that a breathable version?
Yes!
Not quite. So when you're just, they, yeah, because you're given that joint, just like wearing
Leg.
you're getting some amount
Where did I hit you?
Oh.
I missed it.
With a lot less, yeah. But your body is not on your knees on your feet. And I wear this.
Oh, was that the- okay, gotcha.
All the time. When
Are you hitting me with a grab on this leg, or am I bringing my shield up too far?
What I have is something called tricarpal.
He's trying to take notes. Yes! Very good. He wants to get through so he doesn't
Bring a dodgeball.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's her.
That's
Yeah.
great. It's probably gonna bother you the rest of the day. It's so great that you're not walking. But just picture it.
You're an old star.
Hey, Brent!
Your calcification.
Ricky! That was very picky.
That's awesome. But on those surfaces,
I mean, for you, that's awesome. It's not awesome for me.
that's what it looks like for your dad. That is like the weight level. What's going on with this camera tonight? Like what I need, the soft thing actually works pretty good. Like
Is it refusing to stay on?
yeah, like
It turned off, powered off a second ago.
and
But I've also missed it twice where it's run through half an hour and then stopped recording.
this is a great thing. Don't. This is exactly what I wanted.
My God, apologies. Was that one?
You're fine.
I'm talking about the elevation.
That's the problem, man, because the back
It
part.
doesn't matter to me. I
Okay,
mean,
good.
She's looking at
you're getting your baseball matches.
Okay, good.
That's the thing. Well, I'm the coach. Yes. Plus, I'm really putting a four-court press on coach. Getting down here. Now, I know he's he's had some health issues, but it seems like it's under control now. So that guy, even without an amazing specimen. He's the guy who talks to me.
Okay.
So after he got it, he told me I invited him.
Gave up on that.
I didn't give up. I missed my target.
You thought it was gonna really?
And
Honestly, I lost the technical there. Oh, she's her face that lost it.
Every Thursday, whatever we're doing, every
and puts me in on, and that's a big reason. Again, I was telling people,
4 bookcases of movies.
you're not going to give you one bookcase, that's not how it works. That's going to teach you how to fight.
And then the upstairs
how to act. For you. But the focus
Stop me, get down.
I think you were before the bookcases, you were around 2 bookcases to pull you up.
and my ref was up here. I was waiting for about a year. But I remember this block. And you fight 2 sticks in. Yes! I remember running, and
You got to use the insert CD.
I thought I got the cup and I was sort of like, oh no.
I stopped fighting, so it's your fight.
He said, I was watching the video.
More like you thought it was a prop.
What was there so much weight on your knee leg? So the first thing was, oh my God, somebody's watching my leg, and somebody has a plan for what I do if I pull something like that. I've never heard anybody say that. So that's what I was for. Looking for that. And what his point was, and Komar said this, he said, once that weight is
Not move back
that
now.
leg is hard. That's when you got to hit. That was the most big surprise. I thought I was totally in control of it. Absolutely ate my life. No, this is great. This is absolutely great. We're getting there.
Well, halfway through the bus, I was like,
Can't see the baby. The Kazan is still a big guys.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
still a big guys.
Practice on Thursday.
What's that about?
Roll it here. They're rolling it down here.
I didn't feel good about going either.
Yeah. Why do you
Do not need more books.
I have this. Why food part?
The way that my gasoline out.
Got my arm.
That's what we have to do.
Ow, my arm.
We're more armor.
I thought you might be this.
Headshot is called really I'm sorry? How did you know this headshot? It's not on
Good test.
The new, I like it a lot. It's my original design. I changed the drawing to this strap. This is a lot better than the old one. Did I hear you? This is my backup set. My other set.
My natural reaction should probably not be to grab the sword.
That's okay. Cones off with this.
Yeah, that's kind of
All right.
I have to have something.
All right, I'm going to start a quick class. If you want to about knee fighting. All right. So, we're using these.
Noticing you're doing.
These are boppers from Forged Foam. These are my favorite thing to use
And
because
everybody's
they
gonna
have
give you
blades.
Advice.
If you hit flat
See
with
what
these,
works,
you really
whatever it
notice
doesn't, throw it away.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'll
Keep a
do
good
it.
leg.
And
Now you're in, I don't know who you were fighting. Somebody got on you. You were just,
going.
who was you stopping? Okay, so this is all,
Big mark.
literally almost everything you're
Heart
doing
rate.
is mistake. Okay, so the first thing
Come
is
down,
get this
Boom.
knee back.
right, and use your
Now if I try and get your sword,
Snap
you
of
can
your
pull it
hand.
away. Pull down, out, and away
target
from
here.
you.
Right now, you're
And
kind of
now, I have
baseball
lost,
swinging
that
with
wouldn't be my first choice. I
Same
might
target,
point up and try to
shorter
stab you in the
distance.
face.
boom.
If
You
your
don't
hand
have
is
to go
naturally back there, if you pull
Just
away,
go around with it, and plus
Because what's
it's
gonna
not
happen
as
when you try to
obvious. Whenever
swing
your
face?
sword comes up this
now
high,
what can you hit?
people are going to see it right now,
No.
and then they're going to
Why does everybody headhunt and try to
straight from where you
my
are.
shield?
You're sitting here,
Hand me my
straight
shield.
line from here to here. Boom.
What's the high percentage
Can
target
you
if my
change
shield
angle
is
or
way up?
pick it up or whatnot? Do the same
High
thing.
percentage.
From that, but
High percentage. Sorry, high percentage.
that point.
And I'm sure. You've gotten my shield up. You really think you can hit me in the face? No. Well, what's open? Nope. No, that's not open. There's. Okay.
I'm good with
The
it.
leg. The giant expanse.
Yeah, you said no.
I didn't, you threw the back. You said back. Take places.
Even surgery.
Sorry. Okay. Borrow my shield. And we're gonna turn one in. All right. So the first couple of things about the techniques that I use, and they're not for everybody, but you should be able to take these some way and apply them to you. So the first thing is, anytime someone, back up, so let's say you've given me these start space, but if you crap it, okay. So the first thing is, however you fight when you stand is how you should fight on your knees. With exception is if you drive your right knee into your opponent, he's going to pin your sword against your body and beat you to death. So always right knee is back a little bit. Now, the first thing is when he wants to come at me, when he wants to make his charge, I'm going to present my sword at a distance. Okay. That's all I wanted. I just wanted you down here so you can't just use your feet. Try it again. Okay. So now that you're thinking of this,
Engage the weapon.
what?
Engage the weapon on the way in.
Yeah.
You
So,
have to tie him up.
people see the sword hit. Okay? These guys stay like this. Now, where are you going to hit the sword? Be the first question. No. Yep. Leverage. Right? Archimedes is right. Big lever. If you hit down here where I can just hold guard, you haven't stopped my sword. So if you're going to do this now, to make your approach effective, you need to get your feet close together and get moderately close enough that you can make it one step. If you take 2 steps, I guarantee you're going to lose your leg. So what I do is inch forward, and then at some point I draw my back foot up. Now you can make a press. Now, you should make that make the sword attack with the press. You're stepping when you're stepping, and you tend to catch the sword all in one movement. That's good. Now, you put your shield on me, and you can push on my hilt. You can't push on my body. So at this point, I'm square to you, so what am I going to do? Okay? You should be hitting. Okay. But when you come in, you got to be the one that's working and driving the pace. If you let me get control of the fight from down here, you're going to lose. Okay? One more quick thing that I like. You can generate always as tall as you can present. Okay? If you're sitting on your ass, you're dead. You can't move. So here, better. I have to hold my shield higher than yours. So even if they weigh the same, who's exerting more effort? You are. If you can make your opponent exert more effort than you, what do we call that? Winning. If I can make you work harder than me. So, what are my choices if somebody like Nico's going to attack me? At his level, I ought to know I trained him, and I think he's better at it than I am. So, I'm going to forward it out. I'm going to let you hit my sword. I'm just free immediately. And I keep my sword, you can try, if your face is a little exposed, and I can always push. Okay? So you gotta be active, and don't let your hands hang. One more thing, this is my trick shot.
I know.
Because I know you're never gonna start that, maybe you're gonna start that close. If you give me any space, I'm gonna present you my sword way out here. Once more threatening, so watch what happens.
Oh, cool.
If I put it out here, it's very hard to pin. Okay?
Of course we are. Awesome. I'm just going to
But you've got to get this angle because now watch what happens if I just square it in.
We're going to be there to help with
This is tough. And what I might do is just do this. And what you might do is overreact to this. If I can, well, you wouldn't overreact that way. If I push, what are you going to do? Oh, doing my shield. I was like, oh, fair enough. Yeah, my shield is here. It's low percentage. Head's better. Head's good from here. If my shield's that low, push your shield again.
They're fixed.
Yeah. Okay. If your hand, if my hand is anywhere inside the line of your shield, I can't hit you. Yeah. So if my hand is against your hand, you can't just do that. You'll never get there. You got to move the sword out of position. Get away from the shield. Yeah, that's a better shot. And I'm sword blocking that. But now, if I'm sword blocking, what am I not doing? Not swinging. You're in contact. So you could try the thrust. That might be good. But you could also, the shot I would use. If my hand is up here, low, high percentage. People guard their heads. I don't waste a lot of time with heads from the ground. Other than to get you, if I come with that thrust, you're going to jerk that shield up in the air. And then, because what do I want? What should you want? You, you're far less threatening to me when you're down here on your knees.
May I, sir?
Yeah.
Go back into that stance. From here, you got pressure on the button, right?
He's pressuring
Room
me.
there. Take diagonal step.
That's too far. He's out way past the line here. I can't.
Okay, he's a So one of the things I used to do when I was fighting this regularly, okay, because I'm in that guard, right? Again, exactly right. I'm going to engage the weapon. And once I get to here, right? So if he throws that shot, I umbrella block, and I'm coming around and
That's
I'm
the
going
shot.
to the
And
reference.
he's staying in this line where I can fight him.
Now I can do the same thing. Boom, right? Engage, I do one, and then I fade out. Okay? If I don't land that shot, I fade out and readjust. Okay? Because I've got all the advantage if I'm mobile.
And if I think he's going to do that, I'm going to back up a little. Maybe shoot it here or something.
But don't forget that you can use your angles.
Yep.
And you can do your wrap shots.
And you don't have to sit still on the ground. That's the other thing. People sit there like they're concreted in.
Oh, I chase people because they don't expect it.
I
add one more thing about
Sure.
this.
Sure.
I don't want to make back to the original body mechanics.
Every single
When you're
shot
on
that
your
we
knees,
life.
now we talk about this, especially a taller person. So look at center of gravity down here. They can cheat a little bit more on this. And center of gravity's up here. If I'm squared off against you, the moment my shoulders get to here, I'm exerting more energy trying to stay upright here. If I'm like this, I can go all the way back here, and I still have mobility. I'm now a stable platform.
And can't pin your sword.
And yeah.
Because you're the one who taught me this. I get over. Even if you don't have control of it, I can't. There's no way. I just can't get any leverage on him.
And one of the reasons is because I have stability here. If I was squared off against him, it's not just the sword position. As soon as I get to here, I'm falling.
Okay, and I can't suppress him, but I can take up space.
Yeah.
Now he can't come up.
Yeah. And my knees are already burning. And yeah, so that's the other reason, especially with a taller person, to give attention to your platform.
And if you're fighting like this, drop to your knees like that. Then all your shots work, all your mechanics work, all your hip power works. Every shot you throw is pretty much the same. You can't step, but this thing you were talking about practicing, that's the biggest reason. If my knees are where they are, then I can drop a short leg, my backside blow, I wait for that lazy pin to catch up and I do it, and I withdraw the sword, and I hit that leg, and it's hard because I'm in this position. If I was square, I'm just gonna die on the bottom. Okay? Yeah. That's it, the lesson. Simple and easy. And practice being on your knees. when I was really trying to get good at this, of course, my knife is amazingly taking legs, so we all spend a lot of time on the ground. Practice, Flan and I, it's up on my YouTube channel, it's an hour of me and Flan on our knees, and Komar and Duke Talamar just working. They're arguing about the better way to kill down fighters for a friggin' hour, and we are lowly squires. And they're just arguing the whole time. Oh, no, this is the way to do it, Grace. Oh, no, Your Grace. And I don't think so. and all we are, we're just on our knees now. That's, 92 or something like that. We can be on your knees for an hour. I think probably at that point, life for one to drag. I'm probably not going to do an hour of these. But I try to make it fun when we do it with the same practice. All blows with crowns. Take all blows with crowns to get used to it. Because I have beat a lot of guys. I rip a leg, and you can just see the thought gears grind. And while they're thinking about taking a leg, taking a knee, I'm going to hit him 5 more times.
Yeah.
Especially in crown.
That's something that we worked on a lot down here. This is like last summer was everybody would throw a shot and stop, throw a shot and stop.
And finish.
Yeah.
Fight.
And when I came back, I was always talking, you just throw until somebody says dead. And
Even if it's you?
Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, no, I'm going to throw a shot, another one, and I might hit you 2 or 3, 4 times until somebody says, yes, you killed me.
I also think that promotes people calling appropriately.
Yes.
I've had those guys who, thump. Some of the tournaments, you had a few in crown, thump. Oh my God, you broke my spleen. Okay, that's on you.
Yeah.
I hit you 9 times. I'm not going to say they're good because you tell me when they're good. You're the only person who can tell me I win. But
Have draft, adapt, will travel.
so I'm gonna hit until I tell people, I said I'm gonna hit. I will hit you until you're on the ground screaming. You can stop the process anytime before that.
This stuff here,
And
this stuff lasts. I usually get it.
Duke Finn would call that trainable. And it's not really a problem most of the time. I don't find where as much as I travel and fight, maybe 8.5% of the people out there, it's not a problem. But if you range far and wide to some of these big fight events, like the Double Swim and the GOC, you may run into some of them. And you don't get to not take shots, even if they're not taking shots. You just gotta fight the best fights and keep dropping them in there. Sometimes you lose those fights, but I've found way more often than not, you stick to good technique, you keep dropping them. Eventually,
One they look down.
and then I always have a conversation. You'd have thought I had it. Really hit you awfully hard. Doesn't seem like it.
Put it on my same.
And I can say that. I'm a royalty nugget. Well, you should be able to say that to somebody, especially if they complain.
Don't do it anymore.
And I wouldn't start with, well, what about those first 9? I would say, you're the one who decides if you'd like to be hit less. Take lighter. I'm happy to hit you as hard as you wish to be hit to a reasonable calibration.
Try to shut it down.
All right. Want to go one more round? I don't know what time it is. It's a little after 8.
You two both like center. Okay, so what are the things?
All right. Why don't you try my shit?
You want to talk about that? Go shit. So good for you.
But he's like, it's touch my face. It's touch my
That's the one you got scrapped more.
That's my son.
But it's also.
I don't know how to.
I can use this for practice. If you find that might be a little comfortable, it's a lot lighter than this.
I'm here. I'm interested.
You just got to get your. You just
My legs get that. How much can you see now? Well, less, right? Did the show change size? What do you got different?
The position of this. Okay, now going hard. The position for a heater should be like this. Here.
The farther I can move
This
away
corner,
from my body,
check your face.
the bigger the
Bottom,
shield, the bigger
check
the
your
comes.
leg.
So
The way
especially
you
when you're
drop
having a guy on
your
his
head.
knees, right? So you're outside right.
You don't have to even go that much.
I'll start off here,
That's enough to
and I'll
tip your
kind of look
chin.
at him, maybe throw
Wave
a
like
flirt
your leg.
as I'm moving in. Well, one of the things is I'm moving in,
all
I'm moving
movement.
the shield farther away from my body.
And sometimes you're fighting somebody with 2 stick. You might.
He doesn't necessarily notice that it's extended. It's gone. So when I engage,
Sometimes you're fighting. So where heaters are strong is hand side. Where they're weak is offside. So a left-handed fighter can eat you up. So when I fight lefties, I take my right foot back a little more, so I sharpen I blade my body a little more. And then the corner's always got to be up. Right now you're going to hit like this.
Okay, you have to be able to see, call that no peak, one eye. Should always have, now, somebody is throwing over here,
Most people don't throw that.
you can blind. But if you blind yourself, so when I'm blocking the opposite,
Usually that's sort down their back,
go from here,
and they will
one
turn
eye,
over. Does that make sense? Do you see what I was?
if a shot's
So
going here,
just so you guys know.
and then I'll step,
thought Senator Rich
give
Hill,
me an even more, I'll step, and then the shield
living
profile is
history,
even covered more.
SCA combat.
Yeah, that was already.
This was my red light.
I don't know if I can.
And that's
But you need a lighter shield. I was gonna let you use that for the rest of this, but if you're gonna just buy buckler, then I'll keep my shot.
So practice it.
Buckler, everybody loves it, it's just not crazy practical. It's only going to just get hit a lot.
Historical fencing, right?
Okay.
They'll go from this guard
It's all good then.
to this one. Okay.
So
Now with
holding
this guard,
shields is bicep
I'm
curls.
just over here, but I got
Bicep
way
curls,
more
that's all,
range.
you know, and I tell you, I'm gonna go to some played against sports kind of place, you can probably buy a 5-pound dumbbell
So I
for
can
$2, $5.
turn flat.
I have a set, I don't generally work with anything more than 12 pounds.
Yeah.
I use an 8,
So you can,
and I
you
just,
can do all kinds of
one,
stuff.
my
So,
arm exercise.
you can't do it all if you
each
want,
arm,
but it's here.
rep to failure.
So,
So you
there's
go,
a guy.
and if I hit 150 reps,
Okay. He's got some good stuff for center.
presently I was 8 pounds, and I haven't made
You see something out there and go, oh,
but I just did one burn muscle. I use a technique that you need to put concentration. I'd like everyone to know elbow and knee and sledge arm, and you never let your arm go all the way down. Super isolation burns the shit out of your back.
if William came down, let's go square him out.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Bill.
Yeah, simple. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to go to the gym all the time. I don't. But a simple 3 to 5 pound dumbbell to start and just rep it out. You get your arms get strong fast. Once a day. That's it.
If there's a way to cheat the system, I know it because I have to get it.
Oh.